Yes, the Headbangers Ball is chilling out at the Dynamo Festival in Holland, and we are approaching the pinnacle of our entertainment this evening. We're going to meet up with Suicidal Tendencies. 3 members of the band have joined me, and we just saw their video for I'll Hate You Better, the brand new single from the Art of Rebellion album. So thanks very much for taking time out to talk to us, you guys. And a question for Psycho Mike, actually, first of all. You were on tour in America recently with Suicidal and, of course, Infectious Grooves, playing 2 sets a night. So I was wondering how you coped with that. That must have been, you needed a lot of stamina to get through.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, when there's something you've never done before, you don't know what it's going to be like. But, physically and mentally, just got ready for it. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Probably the most fun I've had, with both bands and stuff. And it was great, being around everybody. The bands traveled together, and it was really cool. I had a great time.
Great. Well, now we're going to talk a little bit about Suicidal, because you're playing with Guns N' Roses in Europe, and also just been added to the Metallica dates, some of them across Europe. Do you think the fact that you can tour with 2 of the world's sort of bigger bands shows, the kind of appeal of Suicidal, that you can cross a lot of boundaries?
Well, that's what we're all about, We'll play for anybody that wants to listen. I mean, we'll play in front of anybody. Like he says, sometimes Madonna. I'll take Michael Jackson myself. But, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's great, We can cut across all the so-called barriers and this and that, because we feel our music has a real wide variety of tastes and talent.
Because the Art of Rebellion is the most diverse offering from Suicidal to date, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and it wasn't really planned that way. It's just the way that we grow musically.
Mm-hmm. 10 years down the line, since 10 years the band have been together. Now, you're going to be releasing the Still Psycho After All These Years album, which you re-recorded during the Lights Camera Revolution sessions. Why have you decided to do that?
Now, I handled the very first question very nicely. Now I won't be so nice. Basically, when Suicidal started off, I guess there's 3 parts to that. We didn't start off, my best friend said, before I was going in the studio, he goes, "Why are you making that record? It's not music, people won't like it." I said, "I don't really give a damn what people like, because I don't like too many people, and their opinions don't matter, They're judgmental on me, I don't have to be judgmental on them. We did the music because the music at the time they called new music we didn't like, And it's a situation for us, it's 10 years later, and what the music people call new music to me is completely boring. It's a bunch of 70s rock, it's lame, where people have a different look and stuff. And as I said, you take I Saw Your Mommy institutionalized, and you put it up against any, quote, new music, and I think it's going to come out on top. And I don't say that as bragging, I say that's terrible. Because music that's 10 years old, you could still like it, but like it because you liked it then, It should not be able to stand up to music nowadays. And that's the problem with music. I think too many people are too willing to get down there to kiss people's butt instead of getting out there and doing their own thing. That's why we're at a place like this where everybody's here, because they want to fit in, because they're too scared to make their own direction, do the thing. That's the problem with music. Everyone wants to fit in, everyone wants to be liked. And when going back to the question, why we play with Metallica and Guns N' Roses? Because I know a lot of people won't like us, and that's the way it should be. It shouldn't. Everyone wants to be liked. Why do you want to be so liked? Why can't you just be satisfied with liking yourself? Trying to figure out who you want to be and go with that. Everyone wants to worry about what everyone else is thinking, and it's bullshit, and it's stupid. And so the whole point is, it's not to be popular. Sometimes it's better not to be liked, because when people don't like you for the wrong reasons, there's something wrong. And we say the number 1 reason why people don't like Suicidal is because they haven't heard the music. So we'll go in front of Madonna, we'll go in front of anybody, because the music I liked, I didn't hear Jimi Hendrix when he first came out. I was 6 or years old or something, but when I heard it, I liked it. And I think there's a lot of people that, even though we have 5 or 6 records, that have never heard us, when they hear it, they're gonna go, you know what, there's something there. And that's why we're here. And if people don't like it because they don't like the way I look, well, they could stick it right up wherever they want to, because I don't really give a damn.
¿Quieres llegar tú conmigo? Tú lo tienes. Por vida y por muerte. ¡Ay! ¡Venga! ¡Venga! ¡Venga, no sé! You're a magic little trick. Stop my big old lunatic. ¡Venga! Ain't no dash shit like it. Going up, you'll get checked. Legends go hard. Big boss will kill a cat. Remaster. What the fuck I'm pushing is after. I don't need no PC, yeah, Dr. fucking music. Goes insane, last night rain. It gave it away. Mind's gone bad, I'm feeling sad. Chose it that way. Go get up, break down, do it, break down, break. No, you can do. Go get up, break down, motherfucking break down. Gonna break you in fucking two. What you got? Come and show me. Think I won't? You don't know me. Live or die, it's all the same. I will never just a game. Make you out there come confused. But if I got sorry you lose. We're staying around the crib. Sorry, Holmes, fingers thin. Tonight, down into the night. The dust, the beat, the thumb. Inside eyes. There's no surprise, it ain't no dance. Open the door. Close it up. Do it. Break. No, you can do. Close it up. Motherfucking break you in fucking two. Break up. Break up. Break up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stick in your hand, I'll stick in my face. Kicking about your bottle, sing. Brushing my hair, waxing hyper. Now it's time to pay the piper. Got no hesitation. You don't need to pack no bag when you go. Go get some. Break down. Go in. Break down. Break. No you can do. Go get some. Break down. Motherfucking. Break down. Break you in fucking two. Just decide from the hospital. Choose something. That's a mother. Whack out mine on a roll. Even high the violent tone. They don't tell some dedication. AK-47 no persuasion. Here's that my compliment. You don't cry now, bombing. Gotta lift or shoot that crap. I'm all afraid. Don't know what I'll stop. Break down. Strategy into a psychotech. No, my son of a maniac. Break down. While they say where to roll. Also sucking naked home. Break down. Let's go check the 7. Knock it up with 187.
You find it therapeutic to write lyrics and get things out of your system?
I don't really so. It's a situation. I don't like read. I don't go to movies because I get bored stiff, you know, and stuff. And I don't sit there and write with a piece of paper. It's the music, and I think music has a feel, and music should move you. Because I know the reason why I got into music is because not before I was in a band. It was because I heard certain songs and I liked them, and certain things about them it like motivated you to do things, or it made you feel a certain way, or reminded you of things. And I think music should have a feel. And I think the problem is a lot of times people want to be so clever with what they say. They go, yeah, check out this song, and it's a piece of paper with words. That ain't a song, that's a poem, you know? And I think the easiest thing in the world is to write a poem because there's nothing there. You leave it to the imagination of the person. There's no emotion. It's just wood, you know, that got chopped down and stuff. And I think it's the music. You have to go with the music and to take it somewhere. And it's a situation that has to be honest. So you can't hide behind something. And I think it should go with the music, and it should, you know, be an extension of it, you know?
Absolutely. Well, you've got a very busy time ahead of you tonight, of course, playing at the Dynamo Festival, and of course a very busy few weeks ahead playing with Metallica and Guns N' Roses, and also some headlining shows a little bit later on.
We're sneaking a few in here and there and stuff. So, and actually, I guess in England, we're gonna do like 6 and stuff, you know. So.
Okay, well, thank you very much for taking time to talk to us today, and we're going to go into our next commercial break right now, and then after that we'll be meeting up with Anthrax. So stay tuned. Sound of White Noise is coming next from the Dynamo Festival as the Headbangers Ball continues.